Learn English Podcast.
Today we're taking a look at grammar, specifically adverbs. You know, those words that tell us how, when, where. They really add the detail to sentences.
Exactly. And our goal today is really to focus on how they work as modifiers. It's pretty straightforward when they modify a verb, like in sings loudly.
Right.
Or an adjective, like is very tall. They can even modify other adverbs.
Okay.
But what's really interesting and sometimes overlooked is how they can modify a whole sentence. Think of starting with, "Fortunately, I had brought an umbrella." That changes the feel of everything that follows.
I see.
But the biggest hurdle, honestly, where most learners get tangled up, is telling them apart from adjectives. When do you use which?
Yeah, that's the core issue, isn't it? Adjectives modify nouns, adverbs modify actions or qualities. Simple enough until you hit the linking verbs. That's where it gets messy.
It really does. Because linking verbs, words like feel, smell, sound, even they aren't really about an action somebody's performing.
Okay, so what are they doing?
They're describing a state of being, or they're linking a quality, a description, directly back to the subject of the sentence.
No.
And since the subject is usually a noun or pronoun, if the word after the linking verb is describing that subject, well, it has to be an adjective.
Okay, that clicks. So if I say, the lizard smells bad.
You're using bad, the adjective, to describe the lizard itself, its odor.
Got it.
But if you said the lizard smells badly, using the adverb,
Then it means the lizard isn't good at smelling things, like its nose isn't working well.
Precisely. You've totally changed the meaning. The action of smelling is performed poorly. Now, the tricky part is, you hear people mix this up all the time in casual conversation.
Wait, hold on. If the rule's that clear, why do so many people say things like, I feel badly? Is that just wrong? Or is the language changing?
It's mostly just, well, a common error. Often it's hypercorrection. People think feel is a verb, so it must take an adverb.
Oh.
But prescriptively speaking, you're describing your state of being, how you are, not how you perform the action of feeling. So, I feel bad is correct. It's about clarity, really.
Makes sense. And speaking of traps, that Beckley ending isn't foolproof either, is it?
Not at all. That's another layer of confusion. You've got flat adverbs like fast or hard. They look identical to the adjective.
Right. Run fast, work hard.
Exactly. And then you have adjectives that sneakily end in harmfully, like friendly or lonely. You can't just rely on the suffix. It gets quite irregular.
So given all that confusion about what word to use, I guess where you put it becomes even more important for clarity.
Absolutely. Placement rules are key, especially for those indefinite adverbs of frequency. Words like always, often, never.
Where to go?
They have pretty strict rules. Typically, they come before the main verb. You always forget. But after the verb to be or the first auxiliary verb, you are always right.
Okay, before the main verb, after be or helpers. Got it. That helps lock it down. But what if you've got, like, multiple adverbs in one sentence? How something was done and where and when. Is there an order?
There is a standard logical order that usually sounds most natural. We call it the MPT sequence. Manner, place, time.
Manner, place, time, MPT.
Yeah. Think about it. How is the action done? Where did it happen? And finally, when did it happen? It creates a kind of narrative flow.
Can you give us a quick example?
Sure. She sang beautifully. That's manner. On the stage. That's place. Last night. That's time.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
She sang beautifully on the stage last night. If you mix those up, she sang last night beautifully on the stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds a bit clunky.
Exactly. MPT generally gives you the clearest, smoothest result.
Okay, so let's recap for everyone listening. 2 big things to watch out for. First, don't fall into the trap with linking verbs. Remember, they usually take adjectives.
You're right. Describe the subject.
And second, when using multiple adverbs, try to stick to that MPT order. Manner, place, time for maximum clarity.
Definitely. And maybe one final thought to leave you with. Think about those flat adverbs again, like hard.
Okay.
Compare. She works hard, meaning she puts in a lot of effort with she hardly works. Just adding that simply completely flips the meaning.
Well, yeah. From diligent to
Yeah.
almost lazy.
Exactly. It shows how much power can be packed into just a tiny grammatical shift, even a couple of letters. Paying attention to those nuances, well, that's where the real mastery lies. It's the difference between praise and serious criticism. Quite powerful.